Well, heidi-ho, guys. Welcome back. Here we are, episode 49, finally. And I'm back in Toronto, back from Ottawa. Successful show, successful drive home. I am here. And we are now playing After Dark. Holy smokes, it's here, finally. Yes. Hands up in the air, excited. 2 thumbs up. Here we are. Oh my goodness, I'm really excited to play this. I've just been it's been in the back of my mind, or like not really the back of my mind. It's been on my mind the entire time I've been away, so I'm really jealous of everyone who's been playing it already. First thing you'll notice is the game actually runs a lot smoother now, and the tilt shifting is a little bit more predominant. And I did turn that down slightly, but I kind of actually like it now, so I kind of kept it as it is. And you'll kind of see there's like clouds. You got a brand new kind of rolling backdrop, a beautiful new sky. Let's kind of zoom out. So it's good news and bad news situation. Let's start with the good news. Good news is After Dark is absolutely amazing from what I've seen so far, and it's just visually it's beautiful, and the game, like I said, runs better. So far all great things. However, a lot of the custom mods and assets, they didn't make their way over to post expansion. They didn't survive. They haven't updated or been updated properly, so they won't run, unfortunately. So you can kind of see we've got lots and lots and lots of holes throughout the city. So most of those growable custom houses and office buildings and whatnot, they're all gonzo. And we've lost some sports fields, unfortunately. We've lost some parking lots, so you can kind of see our university here is a little bit barren. And we lost some train stations, so kind of a mess everywhere, to be honest. But I don't want this to, jive our style here. This ain't no, no dampers. So let's use this as an opportunity. We can kind of maybe change some areas, make some improvements. So what I did, I was a little bit proactive. Oh, and before I forget too, so thanks for the comments, guys. What I've done, just a little bit off topic here quickly, is I've gone through the city and I've stopped the emptying of the buildings, like cemeteries and stuff, if they've finished emptying. So hopefully that should help with the death wave that we're kind of going through still right now. And yeah, I think just really quick for this episode, what we'll do is just kind of carry on with the trains and just kind of make that our theme. We got to fix that train line. And then we'll just kind of go through the city and just patch things. But what I was saying is I was just being proactive. And so what I did was I deleted the train lines. I've did that thing with the cemeteries and whatnot. And I did download some new assets to hopefully kind of use here and there. So like new parking lots and stuff. And some that have been updated to have streetlights and stuff. So it should be really cool. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So I'll keep the time running, even though the train system is a complete disaster right now. But that's okay. And because I want to see sunsets, and I want to see, I want to see the city all lit up and everything. I think it would look really, really swank. And basically, where we last left off, we were just kind of working on this whole quadrant, trying to get everybody all connected and speaking with one another. And, I mean, the bigger picture for this area, which I always think about, I have dreams about this interchange almost. Oh, goodness. Okay, so my thoughts were, if we make this into one huge roundabout for street level, say like 6-lane highway, whatever, and then connect everybody into here as a converging point. And then right next to it, we do another big roundabout, and that one could be for highways. And then we could join the two and make a figure 8 kind of thing. I don't know if that's crazy talk, but I had that in a dream. So if anybody has any comments on that, you let me know. And maybe we can test it out, but that could either be amazing or a complete catastrophe. So we'll see. 'Cause, I mean, it does have to change a little bit. It is a little, not intimidating looking, but it's kind of busy. I kind of like it, but I just feel like if the city gets more traffic, we might kind of run into problems, like we kind of are already, right? So, oh, and another thing from the After Dark expansion, you can see we get smog now. So you kind of know which areas need a little bit of an air quality improvement relative to the others. Okay, let's do some building here. And what am I looking here? Trains, of course. Alright, so, oh, this area's not connected. Back that up. I guess what we really need is kind of a train line to be able to go straight through, because we might as well improve this area. Because I think before, to get to the small town. You have to go the whole way up the corridor and then back down, which is a little bit kind of inefficient in a way, you know? Well, you can't even get to it that way. Yeah, you have to go through only the one. Yeah, okay. So let's change this whole little section. It might get a little bit busy with the kind of overlapping amounts of rail, but we do have the makings of a rail corridor here. So and it is slightly industrial looking. So I don't think that's too far fetched to have a few more rail bridges going through here. Well, let's see what we can create. And oh my goodness, is it time? The lights are turning on. Okay, let's get a nice view. Oh boy, I'm excited. Man, this game runs a lot smoother. Oh, it's so pretty. Let's watch the sunset. Man, I'm so excited for this. Holy smokes. Wow, look how gorgeous this looks. Wow, this game is just, I couldn't even, this is great. I am absolutely speechless here. Look at our city, it's so, like oh, this is amazing. The words I'm looking for, I cannot find them fast enough. And what I really like is that the different streets kind of give different streetlight colors. You're like an amber, you're getting this little bit of like fluorescence and blue lightings. It just feels like you're in an airplane just kind of whizzing by. Oh man, that's so cool. Trains in the distance. Oh my goodness, I could stare at this forever. Oh, okay, this could be like a 30-minute episode of just this. Oh boy. Look at the runways, cool. Okay, can we build at night or are we going to be too distracted? Let's look at some more stuff first. Oh man. Oh, that's so cool, flashing lights. You kind of see what I mean with the tilt shifting, how it's a little bit more predominant now. But I kind of like that. Like, oh wow, look at the lighting with the trees. Oh, they got that so right. Oh boy. Okay, let's not get too distracted. Let's do some building. Oh, your cursor's got like a little flashlight. Alright. So I guess we just need to move this part back. And just kind of go straight and then up and maybe curve into... Let's try that. Just go straight for a bit. Bring it up. Across. And oh. Oh yeah, just like that. Cool. So it's a little bit of an off bend. I wonder if that can be done slightly. I think I'm just being nitpicky at this point. Probably can't even be done. Alright, that might be a hairline better. Oh yeah, it probably is actually. Okay, well I'll take that. That's fine. So now you can go straight through. So that's, I mean, that already is like, you know, big savings for time. And then this one can go straight and then turn like this and then meet up over here. And then just do a little break like this. That way it can also go this way. Okay, well that's really simple. And if it needs to, there's the way. Okay, yeah. Very good. Very good indeed. Now, what would have been awesome is if I had done this bridge like 2 squares down the road. Can we do that still? There we go. Oh, yeah. Alright, but I would like to start curving it over at this point. Oh, yes. Very nice. Okay, so let's go... Be straight like this if we can. This is the best that we can get. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to look really nice. Oh, yes, perfect. Man, I am really digging this. Okay, now we need one more. Kind of break. Oh, yes. Oh, that's going to be steep, isn't it? Oh, wait, no, it won't. Look at that. Wow, that's a really cool interchange. Now, the only piece we're missing is from here to go down. And that should just be as simple as kind of meeting up these guys. Or even going to here. Now, let's not clog this side. Let's kind of make our own. Wow, this is really cool. I like being able to improve on these areas. No, does that work like that? Get out of here. Oh, that's a little steep. That's unreal how nice that is, though, otherwise. Okay. Oh, what if we start lowering from here? Oh, I love it. I have a feeling that's going to be it. Oh, so close. So let's bring it down to 6. Well, I mean, it's out of 9, so I guess we can't. Oh, it's out of 12. Let's bring it down to 9. Just wanted to curve that. So bring it down to a 9 here. Like that corner spot. Oh, that'll do as well. And yep, I'll take that. How does that look? That's pretty darn good. Cool. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now, you know what we could do even? Is get ourselves like a smidgen more room. That way any trains waiting don't have to be blocking anybody over here. And as a bonus, that's a nicer curve. Cool. So if you're curious as to where the day-night cycle is at, you can kind of see the sun goes up over there. So it's just at sunrise, just right over this little part. Hello, Mr. Sun. Airplane is kind of cruising. That was really nice. So kind of see the pollution zones. So we might want to think about moving this, to be honest. Maybe we can kind of clean the area up a little bit. Alright, we're getting distracted. Get back over here. So much to do and see. Oh, I can't even take it. Okay, now this needs to connect back up. And then we need to finish our freight. Okay. Well, that's made this look a little bit strange, so... Ideally... Oh, well, you know what? It's kind of doing that already, isn't it? Alright. If that's the way it's gotta be. Just curious. Let me see here. Yeah, it's a little bit smoother. It seems like this stuff's worth doing. Maybe this can come out a little bit straighter as well. Yeah, see, that's nicer too. Okay, cool. Wow, this is awesome. Man, okay, don't get distracted. Because I'm trying to keep an eye, on the time here, I do respect the fact that you guys, have lives outside of my videos. So sometimes I do kind of push it in terms of length. But it's like, it's such a mixed crowd in terms of that, right? So many of you, have a hard time kind of watching the episodes that are like, 40 minutes and above, and then others are like, please, an hour. So, I mean, I totally get it. So I am trying to find a little bit of a balance. But I think that an easier way to go about doing it is if I make more episodes more often, you guys, can kind of go at your own pace, because maybe if the episode's around 30, 40 minutes tops, that's easier to kind of keep up with. And then, if you wait 2 or 3 days, you can kind of binge and watch like an hour and a half straight type thing. So I think that might kind of be the working format. But I think it's always, up in the air, because I'm, like always working, last minute jobs here and there, and I'm an odd job jack, so I do kind of a lot of random stuff. Okay, now let's connect these guys. Now, why don't we just go underground? Is that possible? We're gonna get in the way of this guy, or? Yeah, how do we do this? Just go like this? And just like that, I guess? Cool. No, that works. Gotta keep an eye out for these pillars. Oh, okay, there's the other guy. Alright, now if we can come out over here. I see the issue now. Okay, so let's do a different plan of attack here. We'll have to go about this a little bit wider. So we'll bring this up to say... Oh, actually that's kind of cool, because then it makes it look like there's a little... kind of like underground little trestle thing here. Kind of underpassy kind of thing. That's probably really steep, isn't it? It is. Yeah. Whoa. That also doesn't really look real. So if the trains are going to be coming out like that because of their extra length, let's try and just cater to that. And we'll go straight. But where's the... Oh, of course. So let's just go like that. That's actually awesome. Wow, that spacing could not be better. And let's just make these two guys hang out. Perfect. Yes, now the steepness is not insanity. This looks kind of cool. Oh man, there's just something so fun about redoing the rail lines. I could just spend episode after episode just doing this, Okay, so I think, like, realistically, this looks much, much, much nicer. And I think traffic will flow, like, way better now. The only area that scares me is if people bunch up right here, but hopefully they'll have common sense, or the game logic will let them stop ahead of the... Well, we'll just see. Okay, so now we need train station up here. Oh, these people seem to have lost their power. Oh, yes. Let's just do that. And so now train station. So preferably one that has the after dark kind of symbol. What are our options here? Not many, right? Alright, looks like you're the winner. Which one are you, actually? Suburban or inner suburban? Let's do inner suburban. Actually fits rather nicely. Almost as if we planned this. There we go. That actually looks kind of cool. I like it. That would look really cool if it was like the side of a mountain. And this was like a partially... Oh man, that'd be really cool. A partially submerged kind of line. Now, you know what we should do? Oh, our water level's going up. Is we should do some bypasses. Okay, so you know what? Let's move these guys. Never get tired of that noise. And let's basically just do a little bypass like this. I'm looking for a bridge, but I don't want it to be too... go out too far. Just maybe like this. Like that. Yeah, that's fine for me. Probably move some of these trees out of the way. And I do want to bring the water level down slightly, so let's maybe add another pump right here, even though we're like, we don't really need it. And I just want these pipes to get in the way. Oh, pipes are in the beginning, of course. There. There we go. So I don't want these little, red trees. I also don't want to flood our poor university. Oh, did I miss this one? I did. Well, hopefully that was the last one. Okay, back to business. So the trains, we got a bypass here. We don't have a bypass here. But we don't really have that much space. Okay, well, you know what we should do? We really should just cut down on the total number of trains on the line. Let's try and make this really efficient this time around. Okay, so we for sure are going to do that like inner kind of loop. Oh, I missed another one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we'll do that inner kind of line. I don't know where these guys are going or where they came from. Oh, I must have missed a... I did. I know, sad faces. Oh, and sun's going down again. Cool. Ooh, I like this. Okay, so let's create our inner lines. And probably need a police station. Oh, I missed another one. Oh my gosh. Okay, right, so over here. Over to here. And perfect. Okay, now in terms of colors, I kind of got struck with something. I want to have like a unified color fleet. And so let's just make them red, because the I'm from Toronto, as you guys know. I'm not from Toronto. I actually live in Toronto, but I'm actually from Ottawa, if you can imagine that. Anyway, the TTC, which is like Toronto's transit, they used to be called the Red Rocket, and so the old subway cars used to be red. So another my little mini homage to Toronto. And it's also easy to kind of... Oh, I think we just missed one there. But no, I guess that was just fast. Yep, no, we're good. Because that way the color's not slightly... Oh gosh. There we go. Okay, so that's the inner. Now, where was that? Oh, is this another... Oh, okay. That one was... Oh, wow, look at the fire! Oh, that's crazy. Where's the fire department? This guy's still making his delivery. He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't get paid if I don't make this shipment. Fire department leisurely taking their time. Oh, they're stretching their hose from here. Those wackos. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do it, but this guy was just maybe feeling it when he saw the red light. Who knows? Wow, look at these highways just kind of going off into the distance. It really does feel like you're just kind of like, in a helicopter or just airplane, just kind of looking down. The headlights, they just look so real. Oh gosh, okay, we're getting distracted. Alright, so back to train lines. Okay, so we got our inner line. Let's do our line from the university. That one's got a bypass here, unfortunately. Stop here. And we'll have this one go to the islands. And we'll kind of make this another one of our transfer points again. And then just bring this one right back up. But you know what, though? I'm going to make this train green. Just to kind of go with the kind of green bus kind of motif up here. Getting a little homage to Toronto with those go buses, right? Loving it. Okay. Even though go buses. Oh, look at our money. What the heck? It's like the first time we've ever been negative. I am perplexed by this. Oh, I guess we're back into the positives. Well, I mean, our population did used to be about 90 some odd thousand, so we probably did lose a lot of people to our little death wave incident. That's very strange. Look at this fluctuation. Very strange. Alright, so here we are back into the positives by quite a bit, so it's a little bit alarming though. Okay, so we'll just keep an eye on that. And I do remember before I got distracted by the fire, I was looking over here for that graveyard. There it is. That I had missed. Excellent. And back to train lines. So now we can do our small town. And this is a whole new way to kind of go about things. So let's do 2 lines to the small town, because we're going to be working on that relatively soon. And realistically, we're going to be bringing a lot more people over here. So let's give them some options. And the cool thing, you guys may have noticed this already, is you can actually do a day or night or both for lines. So if we do find that when we make our little tourist section, so like for episode 50, if we kind of make, like a tourist island over here, I think that'd be a cool idea, right? Because we're on episode 49, episode 50 will be our, something fun for us to do, so we can do that over here. And if we find that we need to, we can always have like an extra, set of buses that show up at night. So yeah, let's do that. We'll kind of, make a little red light district, make a little touristy area or something. And then the episode after that, we can kind of work on the airport. And then we'll do our harbor area, and then rework the island. That'll be kind of our short-term game plan. Oh, this is so nice. We have the dam set up too, cool. I'm excited to do all this work, guys. So much to do. Okay, so start a new line. And this one will go this way. Give it its own station. And this one will just hit the island. And just make its way back. Perfect. And see if I can get it to give me the right color. Probably won't. I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Excellent. Alright, so now we need a way from here. Going to... You know, we should go with this one. Let's see what the route would look like. So we can go to that other outskirts station. We take like a really... Because now we've opened up more routes, right? Oops, that goes this way. And then where does this one go under? Goes up and over this way. Ah, okay. Yeah, I kind of like this. That also just gets a little bit more action to the central transportation hub. That's a nice route. Also very nice. Let's grab that one from over here. And from here to here, and we're still going. We'll go to this side. And back again. Cool. And the neat thing is, even though we're setting the train line to red, we're getting a whole bunch of custom trains already, which will be different colors. So we should have a lot of variety. Just in time for sunrise. So that was really wild. Our money went from minus 3,000 to plus 26,000. So I don't know what was going on there, but who knows? Maybe the game is kind of adjusting to some of these little after dark updates, you know. But you know, I try to run a good budget, so whenever we go into the negatives, that does alarm me because that's obviously not a long-term strategy. So seem to be back on top of things now. Oh gosh, so nice. There's some clouds too, looks like. Alright, so let's do a little zoom in, see how trains are doing. Kind of keep an eye on train traffic overall. So it is still nice to see some variety in terms of you know, colors and whatnot. But I do kind of like the idea of like that uniform kind of fleet. Same with the buses, you know. There we go. Even though that one was red already, but you know what I mean. Now, interestingly enough, I don't think we actually have anybody taking advantage of these bypasses, but those would be for future growth. I mean, but the logic here is if we have a better working train system, more people will be inclined to use that to get to work instead of driving. So that could also help with traffic kind of getting to our industrial zone and the rest of the city. So we'll kind of let this run, you know, we'll see how things go, but I think we made some really good improvements here to the railroad. And so I guess that is that. Anyway, guys, so we're going to wrap the episode up here. Like I said, I'm going to try and keep these a little bit shorter, but next episode, episode 50, to celebrate, we'll do our first of the After Dark kind of improvements. So we'll take over this island right here, make a little bit of a touristy kind of spot. And what I'll do is we'll start semi-working on the airport as well. So what I might do is just kind of blast all of this out and just have an empty space for us. But I'm just going to keep the highway, but I'm going to move this roundabout to here. So that way we can kind of have the highway go over here as well. But we'll put in some, you know, taxi stands, we'll put in some new specialization, and we'll get some nightlife stuff happening. So maybe we can get some night bus lines or something too. So yeah, I'm excited for that, guys. Lots to do with the After Dark. That should keep us very busy. So yeah, I guess that is that. Well, it's great to be back. I'm really excited to hear the comments, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and it was a little bit fun, a little bit more fun than usual, I guess, you know, because of the After Dark. It's always good to keep things fresh. So I'm kind of glad that the day-night cycle wasn't included in the game, because I like the base game so much, and it's like, you know, how could they make it better? And they did, which is like a really good feeling. So very happy to support these guys. So if you're on the fence about buying the little extra DLC part, I personally think it's like totally worth it. And you know, the guys at Paradox and Colossal Order are like great companies, so no problem at all supporting those guys. And yeah, I mean, we get a little bit more depth, right, when you pay for the DLC. So we're gonna have some prisons and some new buildings. So I'm excited to put all this in, and we'll kind of go through those together. It'll be a nice, fun learning experience for us all. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Have yourselves a great day otherwise.